Hey you guys, welcome back to 3 Hits with Rosey, still live on location, so pardon the audio if it's any different, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I had a weekend to kind of digest the news that I got on Friday, and I went back, looked at Shani's interview front to back. I really like that it was just, I mean, when people bitch at Shani for not talking or something, not being there with, whatever, like whatever he did, I'm completely fine with. He took his time. It was well laid out. He didn't bash anybody. There's no controversy to it. It all made logical sense. In that media and in that market, why would you unload information any other way? So I'm totally happy with how that went. Feels like we get somewhat of an understanding of what happened. You can kind of read between the lines if you want, but nonetheless, what's going to happen here is there is a seismic change, and who this new guy, who is he going to be, or girl? I'll get to that in a second. But this team is going to have an overhaul. I thought we were, for some reason, going to have kind of a quieter spring and let some rumors fly and this and that. And it's just like a Hail Mary into this whole thing is going to be different. And I'm totally jacked about it because it's going to be an exciting spring. We're going to see what happens. Like, I can't wait to see what the team looks like in training camp, because I thought I had an understanding of what it would probably do, and now I'm just like, it could be anything. The second thing there is, a lot of people are saying Haley Wickenheiser keeps coming up, and like, I know Haley. I used to train with her. Very smart, unbelievable athlete, really awesome. And why people most likely would want that is it would be an awesome story, an awesome thing to see, and the first woman GM, and there's all these other things that, why that would be a good thing to a lot of people. And that's all true and fine and dandy, but that's not the Maple Leafs' goal right now. And I think that their goal is to get this thing on the rails now. And I think even Shanahan said it. We need someone with a ton of experience. So regardless of being a man or a woman or anything, I don't think that is the play to go with a Haley Wickenheiser right now. I don't think anyone with a low amount of experience needs to do this. I think for my bet right now, which is my number 3, as I'm just blending them all together tonight, but Ray Shero is a guy that I want to see come in there. I want to see Ray Shero come in and create that environment that the Pittsburgh Penguins had in their heyday. And is it exactly the same? Of course not. But he knows what it looks like. Yeah, they had Malkin and Crosby, but they drafted from within. They had some unbelievable contracts and signings. They got their stars' jobs done. They kept that crew together. And the guys they brought on, they got them to step up, and they got them to play over their heads and over their salaries, essentially. And it's just the culture that was there. That man knows what it looks like, and he could probably come in right now and say, this is what I think is wrong with this outfit, i.e. the Toronto Maple Leafs, and here's what I'm going to start doing once I take this job to try and figure it out. And I would love nothing more than that to happen. A guy with cups and backgrounds, and you can say, oh, that team was built for him or this, that. No, the culture under that man's tutelage in Pittsburgh, I remember it, and it was first class, and I think their record speaks for itself. But if he even wants the job, it's a different story. Lots of names are going around. Again, I think we can play this game for a long time, but number one, to me, you got to have experience no matter what. We did that with the Dubas era. We did this, we're doing something neat and different with look how young this guy is, but he's a total whiz kid, and he looks at hockey a different way, and we're keeping up with the times. It's like, hey, we'll try that. And we did, and for, a lot, I really thought that the names he put on paper, he did a pretty good job at it. I think it ended up being a little bit misguided in the style of hockey they played, but he put together a pretty damn nice roster. I never thought that he was, as much to blame as other people for their shortfallings. But this new guy that comes in, I look forward to him having a bunch of experience and saying, this is what it looks like. I'm ready for this job. Here's how I'm doing it. And then watch him start pulling triggers.